Welcome to your practice. Come onto all fours. And as you arrive into this tabletop position, bring the tops of your hands to the floor with your fingers pointing towards your knees and gently lean back. So you can either hold in stillness or gently rock forward and back. Starting to stretch out your wrists, and also you may feel this into your forearms. Take about one more cycle of your breath here. Then you're going to keep your fingers pointing in the direction of your knees, but flip your hands so that your palms are on your sticky mat. And once again, lean back or perhaps gently rock forward and back. And you can have the tops of your feet to the floor here, or you can curl your toes under, which is usually my preference to open up the soles of your feet. And now feeling the stretch to the bottom of your wrist and into the underside of your forearm. Then from here, bring your knees and your feet together. Do curl your toes under if you haven't already, and then lean back. Bring your arms in front of you, make fists, and start to draw some circles with your wrists. And it doesn't matter which direction you're going, because now we'll go the other direction. Good. And then open up your fingers, come back into a tabletop position with your knees directly underneath your hips, so knees hip distance apart. On your next inhale, press down through the top of your left foot. Inhale, take your right leg high, lift your chest. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose and round through your spine. Two more like that. Inhale, lift from your right inner thigh, lift your chest. And then exhale, knee to nose, round in. One more. Inhale, open and expand. And then exhale to draw in. So we'll add on to this sequence. Keep pressing through your inner hands. Inhale, take your right leg high, lift your chest. Then exhale, lean forward, bring your chin to the floor and lift your right leg higher. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, knee to nose. So two more times, keep pressing through your inner hands. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale to lower, come forward, forearms stay lifted. Hug the elbows in, inhale, rise. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, stretch your right leg long and strong. Exhale, bow. Can you lift your right leg higher? Then inhale to rise, knee to nose, exhale. Then on an inhale, send your right leg behind you parallel to the floor. Draw your belly in so that you feel supported to your lower back, and you can balance here with two hands to the floor, or go ahead and stretch your left arm alongside your ear. If you feel a little wobbly, it will be helpful to press down into the top of your left foot. Lift your left arm alongside your ear, spin your right inner thigh high to the sky. Take one more full deep inhale, keep your right leg lifted. Then as you exhale, lower your left palm to the floor. Sweep your right leg out to the side so it's at a 90-degree angle from your body. And then weight the palms equal here. Lift your right leg up, and then lower your right foot down so that your toes are pointing to the front of your mat. And then as you inhale, rise to stand on your knee and reach your arms wide out to the side. From here, lower your right palm down to your shin or leg and reach your left arm overhead. Aim to spin your right rib cage forward, and from your left knee down onto the floor, feel for that big stretch through your whole left side body. Sometimes it's nice to hold the back of your head and lean your head into your hand. Then add a little more breath. Keeping your belly drawing in, pretend like you want to slide your right heel towards your left knee. And then inhale, rise through center. Reach through your left hand, let your left hand down to the floor, just in front of your shoulder, and stretch your right arm up to the sky. Roll your shoulders down your back, breathing here, or start to float your right leg up. And with your right leg, have it parallel to the floor with your toes pointing out to the side. And then you're welcome to stay here in the last layer. Take a backstroke and grab a hold of the top of your right foot and gently press your foot into your palm. Allow your breath to move deeply into the expansiveness of your heart center. One more cycle here. So for those of you holding your right foot, belly to spine, inhale, stretch your right arm up, right leg long. Exhale, right foot to the floor. Pretend like you want to pull your left knee towards your right foot, and then inhale, the strength of your core brings you to center. Exhale, plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Pause there as you take an inhale, and then exhale, lift your right leg out at a 90-degree angle, and pause. Weight your palms equally, then slowly inhale, send your right leg behind you. Exhale to stay there or stretch your left arm forward. So the last part here, backstroke your left arm. Now the opposite hand is holding opposite foot. Gently press your right foot into your left palm. Allow your heart and your eyes to move forward. Magnetize your right leg in towards the midline. Breathe. With your belly to your spine. On your next inhale, if you're holding your right foot, extend your right leg long, left arm forward, and then exhale, return to all fours. The tops of your feet to the floor. Inhale, draw your heart forward. Keep your heart forward. Exhale, bring your hips to your heels and come to child's pose. Allow your forehead to rest to the mat. Big breath in and slow breath out. From your child's pose, inhale, rise to all fours. Exhale, straighten your arms, press down through the inner edges of your hands. Then other side, inhale, take your left inner thigh up, lift your chest, lift your eyes. Exhale, knee to nose and round in. 2 more. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale, draw in, squeeze the belly in, flex your spine. And inhale to find extension. So think of a back bend in your spine here. Exhale, knee to nose. So we'll add on to the sequence like we did before. Inhale, take your left leg high, lift your chest. Exhale, your heart draws forward. Remember, the forearms stay lifted. Then inhale to rise up. Exhale, round in. When you inhale, take the left leg high, keep it strong and straight. Exhale to lower, find a little bit of stillness at the bottom of your breath. Lift your left leg higher. Elbows in, inhale, rise. Knee to nose, breathe out. 1 more time. Big breath in. Slow breath out. Straighten your left leg, lift it up a little more. Inhale, press through your inner hands. Knee to nose, breathe out. Then inhale, send your left leg parallel to the floor. And then pull your belly in to support your lower back. You may keep 2 hands to the floor, or to add an element of balance here, stretch your right arm alongside your ear. And really do lift your right arm alongside your ear. Straighten your left leg as much as you can and spin your left inner thigh up towards the ceiling as though you want to get a suntan on your inner thigh. Take 1 more full inhale, keep your left leg lifted. Exhale, take your right hand to the floor, then sweep your left leg out to the side, weight your palms equally. Lift your left leg up a little bit higher, and then plant it down to the floor. Your left toes are pointing to the front of your mat, then inhale, rise to stand on your knee and take your arms nice and wide out to the side. Left hand comes down to your left leg and stretch your right arm overhead. Breathing here with your right arm long, or go ahead and hold the back of your head. Smooth breath in. Then contract into your left side as you breathe out. And can you bring a little more space into your whole right side body? Then from here, pretend like you want to pull your left heel towards your right knee. Inhale, rise up through center using the strength of your core. Exhale, reach forward. Your right hand comes just in front of your right shoulder and the left arm reaches up to the ceiling. Roll your shoulders down your back and you're welcome to stay here or with your left leg long, float it parallel to the floor. And then just have a look back if you're holding here so that your toes aren't pointing up nor down, but the toes are pointing right out to the side. And then either holding here or bend your left leg, reach back with your left hand, catch the top of your foot and press your foot into your palm. It's helpful not only to press through the inner right hand and roll your shoulder down your back, but also to press firmly down through the top of your right foot. And then even though you're holding the form of this pose, can you allow your breath to move freely? Keep your belly drawing in, and if you're holding your left foot, inhale, send your left arm and left leg long. Exhale, the left foot returns to the floor and pulls towards your right knee using the strength of your strong core. Rise up. Exhale, put your hands underneath your shoulders. Draw your belly in, take an inhale. Then as you exhale, lift your left leg out to the side and pause. Lift it a little bit higher. Then slowly sweep it behind you. Spin your left inner thigh towards the ceiling once again. Either balance there or stretch your right arm forward. Last layer, backstroke your right arm, hold the top of your left foot, press your foot into your palm and shine the light of your heart forward. Keeping your belly drawing in so the lower back is supported. Easy breath in, smooth breath out. For those of you holding your left foot, inhale, send your left leg long, right arm forward. Exhale, return to all fours. This time, curl your toes under. Inhale, come to cow pose like before, heart forward. Keep your eyes and heart forward. Exhale, bring your hips to your heels. This time when they touch, you can come to child's pose or lift your knees and come into downward facing dog. And you might need to move your feet back a little bit more to create a deeper opening through the back line of your body. Find a moment of stillness here as you press the ridge of your palm forward and down and stretch your spine long. Three more deep breaths here. Feel the grounding of your palms pressing into the floor and feel for the lightness of the touch of your breath. Whenever your next exhale arrives, step your big toes to touch and bring your knees to the floor. Keep your toes curled under, slide your hands towards your knees and sit on your heels. Take an inhale, reach your arms all the way up overhead. Then as you exhale, interlock your fingers behind you and slide the top of your right hand to your left side waist. Put your left elbow towards the wall behind you and then allow for your left ear and your left shoulder to yearn for one another. And then you can kind of be curious here to position your chin in a way that feels good, where you get this really beautiful opening into the right side of your neck, but also the shoulder and the upper chest. So the right shoulder continues to move back. Your left elbow also continues to move back. And as you let your tailbone sink down towards your heels, keep your belly drawing towards your spine. All right, from here, on your next exhale, roll your chin to center. Then inhale, lift your chin up, parallel to the floor, and switch sides. Slide the top of your left hand to your right side waist. Move your right elbow behind you. Big breath. And then exhale, your right ear is drawing down towards your right shoulder. Again, you can shift the orientation of your head around, moving your chin so that you feel for the sweet spot of where you can feel a release along the left side of your neck into the upper chest and left shoulder. And all the while, we're stretching out the soles of our feet and also our toes, creating space. If that feels too much, you're always welcome to place the tops of your feet to the floor and sit on your heels. Take one more big breath in. Then as you exhale, roll your chin through center. Inhale, lift your head up through center, and then exhale to release your arms. Inhale, reach and stretch up. Exhale, bring your hands down the midline and gently bow in. Take a deep breath in. Come to child's pose as you breathe out. And separate the knees, the tops of your feet to the floor. Stretch your arms forward and release the crown of your head down. Maybe your forehead meets the mat. Take a moment here and allow the connection of your forehead on your mat to ground your thoughts. Keeping your hips heavy on your heels. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Take a deep inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And then exhale, draw your palms down the midline and bow in. to honor the time that you took today for your health and your well-being. To be grateful that your body moved in all the ways that it did. And I invite you to take that quality of gratitude with you off of your mat and into the rest of your day. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thanks for practicing, yogis. We'll see you soon.